Right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday and a visit from our friends from Foley family. These guys have got a great book of imports in addition to all the California labels that Bill Foley has been buying up. And this first wine, the Chateau Valjomis, a nice rosé from the Luberon. And this wine, the first one is in a regular bottle. The second one is in this beautiful package. And of course, they need to sell the first one. I said, man, just put it in that beautiful package. You will sell the hell out of it. But both of these wines distinctly different. The first one, really light raspberry and strawberry fruit, a hint of briny minerality, some nice refreshing rose petal notes, short but pleasant finish. The second wine, very distinct minerality in this wine, showing much more of that briny minerality, almost a shrimp-like character here. Nice light red berry fruit, a good amount of that tongue-tingly minerality showing as freshness at the end. Very good rosé at $20.25, and a pretty bottle. 1 million cuttings. This is one of these cute Australian wines from Central Victoria. It's 70-30 Cabernet and Shiraz, made by Chateau Tabilk. And I guess they said that name is just not cutting it. We need to come up with something else. And 1 million cuttings is what they came up with. So, I don't know, this wine's it's a nice wine, though. Dark cherry, cassis berry fruit notes of dark spice and violet floral notes on the nose. A good amount of that ripe, rich berry and plum fruit on the palate. Silky, smooth tannins, a short but pleasant finish, echoing that cocoa and floral note from the nose through the finish. 1950, a very good little wine. And in screw cap, we love the Aussies for that. The Roth Heritage, this is a blend of Syrah, Zinfandel, Petit Syrah, Merlot, Malbec, Cabernet Sauvignon, and it's aged for 17 months in French and American oak, 30% new. This wine's got a lovely sweetness to it, man, a lot of mass appeal, really liqueur-like fruit, cassis and black cherry on the nose, sweet tobacco, violet, black licorice spice, really rich and sweet on the tongue, some nice berry fruit, ripe brown tannins, that lovely spice on the end. For 21 bucks, a very good little wine if you like big, fruity California wines. Chalk Hill Estate Red up next. This one is a blend of mostly Cabernet this year. In past years, it had been mostly Malbec, but still a lot of Malbec in it, 36%. Petit Verdot, Merlot, Syrah, and Carmenere. I don't see that too often in California. This wine's got a lovely rich nose, dark currant, black cherry, dark spices, mocha, dark earthy notes. Really well-endowed bouquet here. A big and voluminous wine on the tongue. Really a lot of dark, rich berry fruit. Big and round tannins. This wine's a little bit dry. 2012, a nice balanced vintage, but this wine needs a little bit of time. Let it open up for several hours. It's much better on the second day, the Chalk Hill Estate Red. All right, the Altus Red up next. This is the second wine of Maris. And the 11 vintage, kind of plagued with bad press, but this wine, very good, showing some lovely ripe black cherry fruit currants. And for a 2011, a lot of fruit here. Some dried herbs, black olive tapenade notes coming out. This wine's got a good amount of ripe fruit on the tongue, too. Smooth and round tannins. Drinks like a 2012 almost. One of the better 2011s that I've had. Really smooth and silky on the tongue. One of the qualities of this 11 vintage is that you can drink it young. These wines are drinking really nicely here. A great one to just open up and pop and drink the whole bottle. Suck it down like a Pepsi. Excellent juice at $45. That's what I had to drink with our friends from Foley family. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.